Hi, how's it going? How are you? So today I'm going to be explaining something very important because it affects us all. Yes, you right there. It affects you too. So I'm going to be explaining what destiny swapping is and how to avoid and reverse it. Okay? So, destiny swapping is something that many of us have to deal with people that are around us. It's when someone that is, or they have to be around you in some form or fashion, whether that's through social media, whether that's through actual physical contact, someone at work, family member, friend, loved one. It can be any of these beings, but you need to understand it's someone that is jealous of you and wants what you have. Most of the time, you're not going to know that until they have what it is that you were trying to accomplish. For example, I've had friends, like back in college, I had friends that wanted the relationship that I had, literally. So behind the scenes, what they were doing was they were sabotaging it, speaking into the other person's ears, and just making it so that it ended, and that they were able to take the energy or switch timelines with me, okay? And then they ended up being with a person that was very similar. They may even look exactly like them. And then they lived the relationship life that I was trying to accomplish. But the thing is, with that type of energy, sometimes we're not even supposed to be on that timeline. And it's a choice that you make because you can still stay. But what you have to understand is that you now have the life that they had. So I want you to look at your life and see if that's happened to you, okay? Because if it is, I'm going to help you reverse that. After this, I'm going to be doing a video that's going to be reversing destiny swapping for you, okay? So I'm not going to leave you hanging, not going to leave you confused. I don't do that, okay? So remember, destiny swapping has to do with timelines. If you don't understand timelines yet, you're like, hey, what does that mean? I need you to go and watch my timeline videos, just a couple videos back, okay, where I'm explaining timelines. So, destiny swapping is where someone that is around you and is able to absorb your energy, usually through jealousy, through energy siphoning, just through keeping your vibration low. And what they do is they take what was destined for you and the timeline that you were on and what you've been manifesting for yourself, and then they switch it with you. Okay, it's a very dark energetic type of thing, but it's something that happens nonetheless. I've had this happen multiple times in my life and I didn't understand how. Another example, I had a friend that was a DJ and I was pursuing modeling. Okay, my DJ friend ended up somehow obtaining a modeling contract out of nowhere, and I didn't receive anything at all. I wasn't becoming a DJ, none of that. So my destiny just ended up being switched and reversed with his because secretly he was jealous of me and wanted what I had. I had no idea. I thought we were best friends. That was not what was going on. But I noticed that. I was like, how did he accomplish something that I've been working very hard to get? I've been working years to get, but I was around this person every day during around like the 2018 time when we, were mainly staying inside. So that's when I first was keying in. I was like, this person literally took what I was trying to do, and I don't understand how he did that. So once I separated myself, then I was able to just move forward into a new timeline or just a new level of things that I was trying to accomplish, which for me ended up being spiritual realm upgrades, becoming a Reiki master, learning psychic development, things like that. And I was able to accomplish these things because there was no one around me while I was pursuing them. Okay? Is this starting to make sense to you? So the way that you reverse it is you have to figure out who it is that is doing this to you and separate yourself, whether that's block them on social media, which for most people that's what it's going to be because many of us are on social media all the time, or we have a public presence where anybody can just watch our videos, pretend to have another account, and secretly be siphoning our energy. Because energy absorption is very easy for people to do. All they have to do is stay around you all the time and absorb your energy. And another thing that they will try to do is excuse me, another thing that they will try to do is they will try to become you. That's another thing. They will start speaking like you, dressing like you, doing the things that you do, buying the clothes that you buy, listening to the music that you listen to, but they can only do that because they are around you so much and because you're also letting them know what you're doing. That's the only way that someone can destiny swap with you is if they're aware of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. That's why keeping the things that you want to manifest a secret until you obtain them yourself is extremely important in today's time. Okay? Remember, I'm explaining this to you because I want you to obtain the things that you want because I understood through the last 5 to 7 years that destiny swapping is real. Okay? Because are we going to say that destinies are not real? That is your chosen path of what you want to bring into your life. That's all a destiny is. Okay? So Figure out who it is that is jealous of you. Even if it's secretly, you have it in your head. Your spirit guide's been trying to tell you, okay? Get away from them. Cut them off. Separate yourself if you want to keep the things that you're manifesting yours, okay? So I hope that this helps. Hope that this helped make that a little bit more clear. It's time to separate ourselves and either go into hermit mode where you're just focusing on yourself, figuring out what it is that you want and doing that, or eliminating these energies that are just stealing from you and taking from you and want everything that you have, okay? Because you deserve what it is that you're here to do and the things that you want, okay? You know why? Because you're important, okay? All right, I love you. Have a great day.